Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Lindsay and I bring you content on all things clean beauty and skincare. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you, and if you are already, thank you. Today's video is going to be this cut crease look. I'm laughing because I did not originally plan on doing a cut crease and somehow it happened. I don't even know. I don't know what happened, but I like how it turned out and I hope you guys do too, so let's get right into it. Alright, to get started, I'm going to go in with the Grwm Minimalist Illuminating Serum. I love this. It gives you the prettiest glowy base. You do have to shake this really well before you use it. And then with that, I'm using a Luxie 510 foundation brush to apply it. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this as my base. My skin is pretty mad at me lately, probably because I haven't been eating the best. It usually happens like in December, I feel. December came so fast. Is it just me, or I feel like it was literally just October? I like this serum because it is oil based, but it actually, I think it has broccoli seed oil in it, so it doesn't really feel oily on your skin. It just absorbs like immediately and then just leaves you with a really like pearlescent base to your skin. The next up to pair with the illuminating serum, I'm going with the Grwm Corrective Serum Foundation. There's a dog hair on it. I do have a full review of this if you guys are interested. I also have a video comparing this to the Kosas Tinted Oil Foundation. If you want to check that out, I will link it below. Again, with this, you have to shake it a ton before you use it. I'm in the shade 01, by the way, if anybody's curious. Just to apply it to my face, I'm using the same Luxie 510 brush, but I'm going to go in and blend it out with a like kabuki brush. But just to apply it, I'm using this. I'm going to work in sections just because this dries fairly quickly, so you have to work kind of fast. To buff it in, I'm actually going to use a Luxie Small Contouring 512. So with this foundation, I usually like to use a brush at first, and then I like to go in with a sponge just to sort of blend it in a little bit better. The shade is a little light for me right now. I still have like a little bit of self-tan on, but we'll go in with bronzer to warm it up. Anyway, if you guys want to see any foundation reviews from me, definitely let me know because I really like doing them and I feel like you guys like watching them too. So if there's any new or old foundations you want to see me review, comment below and I will put those out for you guys. I have a pimple right in my eyebrow, and if you guys have ever gotten one in your eyebrow, you know how freaking painful they are. Like, they're the smallest little things, but just because it's like right on a bone, it hurts so much. Next up, I definitely need some concealer in my life. I'm going with my usual, my Clove & Hollow Conceal and Correct. I talk about this like every video. It's really good. I love it. Best clean concealer I've used. And it's very affordable as well. Get it on your mouth. I blend that out using a Luxie 233 Large Fluff. I did just get these Luxie brushes. I unboxed them over on my Instagram if you guys follow me on there. If you don't, my handle is Dirt Naturals with a dot in between Dirt and Naturals. If you guys want to check me out, I would love to have you. But anyway, yeah, I boxed those on my Instagram stories because they had a 50% off deal on Black Friday. And then Cyber Monday was 60% off, but of course I ordered when it was 50% off. But whatever. Anyway, these are vegan and cruelty free, and I did have one of their brushes before I really liked and it held up really well, so I did order some more. That's why I'm using a lot of new brushes today. And then to blend in more, I'm using a sponge. To set, I'm using my Juice Beauty Phyto Pigments Flawless Finishing Powder. To set, I'm using this really fluffy brush. It's the 640, again from Luxie. This brush is like really weird. It's made for like brushing off excess powder or like fallout, but I actually like it for applying powder. I did not think the foundation was gonna look this light. Maybe it's just my lighting, but to darken it up, I'm gonna go in with my Alima Pure Satin Matte Foundation in Warm 1. This powder foundation is really great, by the way. I usually don't wear it on its own, but I do love it on top of other foundations. To apply that, I'm using a Luxie Large Powder. Alright, I think that definitely helped the color situation. Alright, so I finished that up and put on a little bit of lip balm. For my bronzer, I'm using the Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow. I'm going to use the bronzer shade on a Luxie large angled. This Lily Lolo duo is really nice. It's called Sculpt and Glow palette, which I think like this is supposed to be a contour shade, but it's way too warm for me at least to be a contour shade, so I kind of just use it as a bronzer. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be a contour shade or if it's just a bronzer, but just putting in my 2 cents. I love bronzer because it takes me from like being dead to being alive, looking at least. That and blush helps so much just to like liven up your complexion. Alright, moving on to the fun products that we get to test out today. They're from Petit Beauty. Like I said, this is a no BS beauty brand made without parabens, formaldehyde, donor preservatives, synthetic fragrances, phthalates, paraffin, petrolatum, and PEGs, just to name a few, cruelty-free. And then I have their vegan products here. Their blushes, their highlights, and their mascara are all vegan. I have 2 blush shades here. I'm not sure how I'm going to test out both, but let's start with this one. This is the shade Exhale. Their packaging is super cute. This is the shade Exhale, which is a matte, like light pink. So I think I'm going to put this one on first, and then maybe we'll do one cheek and then the other. That'll probably look stupid, but I actually already tested this out in my last Get Ready With Me video, so if you want to see this on my face, check out that video. And then I will test out the new blush color that I have today. I will swatch this one for you guys too, just so you can see what it looks like. But like I said, if you do want to see it on my face, check out my last Get Ready With Me video. That's it right there in my hand. Like I said, it's just a matte like baby pink. This is really perfect just for like an everyday blush. Not too crazy. It's like sheer enough to build up, but like good enough pigment, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this one's really pretty, but I'm gonna go ahead and try out the other shade I have. This shade I'm really excited about. This one is called Hustle, which, yes, love that name. Let's see what she looks like. They come in these really cool like gray matte compacts. They feel really durable, and they do have a nice sized mirror inside, which I love. This is the shade Hustle, which is, it's like a rose shade with a little bit of golden shimmer in it almost. It's like a golden pink shimmer. It's so pretty when I swatch it. Let me go ahead and put it on my face for you guys. Using a Luxie blush brush to apply this, and then let's go ahead and try this out. The little powders say no BS on them. I don't know if you could see that, but I think it's really funny. Just getting a little bit on my brush, and let's see how she looks. Ooh, that's really pretty. They do have another shade of blush, I believe, as well. I only have 2 here. Ooh, this would be really pretty, I feel like, on a lot of different skin tones. Kind of just like your classic medium pink blush. It does have that little bit of like pinkish gold shimmer, but it's not too shimmery, if you know what I mean. Alright, well that's really pretty. I love how it looks. Like I said, I think it would be really good on any sort of skin tone because it is like just that classic medium pink. Maybe not if you have a really dark skin, it probably would show up ashy on you, but light to medium skin, that would be a really gorgeous color. Really like how it looks. It looks really natural. Like I said, the shimmer isn't too strong either. Kind of just gives your cheeks a really nice winter flush. And then I just swatched it on my hand for you guys if you want to see the color just on its own. It's right on the bottom there. Definitely more of like a peachy orangey pink. It's really gorgeous. But if you do like more like peachy corally colors, definitely go with Hustle. I think this one is gorgeous. Or get both. They're pretty affordable, so I will have them linked below if you want to check them out. But so far, really liking it. The formula is really nice, not too chalky, pigmented, but not too pigmented, just like a blush should be. Yeah, gorgeous. Alright, so those were the 2 blushes I have here. Next, onto the highlighters. I have 2 highlights here. The first one is Backstage Pass, which is more of a champagne gold highlight. And then I have Courtside, which is like a white shimmery highlight. They do have one more shade, but I do not have the third one. I think that one's like a darker bronze, which probably wouldn't work on my skin tone. But if you do have deeper skin tone, I would check that one out. It looks really pretty. Let's start with Courtside. This is the white one. Definitely looks a lot shimmery than the other one. Let's go ahead and swatch her. I already have a ton of makeup on my hand. I don't know where to swatch it. We'll put it on my wrist. That's a shade if you guys can see it. If not, sorry, but yeah, this just looks like a white. It has like a silver shimmer to it, not a gold. So let's see how it looks on my face. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques setting brush. So when I swatched it, I did think it was like a little glittery, like a little bit chunkier of a shimmer, which I thought wouldn't really look that good on the skin, but now that it's on my face, I think it's actually really pretty. Definitely more of like an editorial type of highlight look, probably not an everyday one. But actually on the skin, I feel like it looks a lot more natural than like in the pan. It looks super shimmery. On the face, it kind of spreads evenly. If you set this with a setting spray, it would probably work good. Alright, I definitely didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I am on my face. It was kind of scary. It looks like it has some like really chunky shimmer on it, but on the face it's looking a lot more natural. So let's go ahead and try the other shade. This is Backstage Pass. As you can tell, it's just a light champagne. Definitely doesn't look nearly as chunky as the other one looked like. It looks really pretty, so I'll swatch it for you guys and then we will put it on my face. That's it right there on my hand, just a light champagne. Okay, right off the bat, this one is definitely more subtle, easier to work with. More of a finely milled shimmer. Really pretty looking. Okay, yeah, I definitely like this shade better. This is the Backstage Pass one. If you want like more of an everyday highlight, definitely check this one out. But the other one is actually really cool. I don't have any highlights like it. So I did both of them. Very good. Very similar formula to the blushes as well. Really nice and smooth powders. So that was all for the blushes and the highlights. Let's move on to the next step. Before I move on, I'm actually going to finish my face off with the Cocoa Kind Rose Water just to set down any powderiness I might have. Alright, for my brows, I'm using my usual Eco Brow in the shade Sharon just to fill in my brows. This is a brow pomade. I'm going to go ahead and just do these off camera just because they take forever and I feel like it's just the same thing over and over again, so I'll be right back. Alright, brows are complete. Now onto eyeshadow. I am going to be using some ColourPop eyeshadows, but I will link cleaner options below. These are vegan and cruelty-free. I'm just in the process of finding some clean eyeshadows that I do like. If you guys have suggested a bunch of good ones, I will link them below. Beauty Counter, Mother Bear's Handmade, Well People has some. I know Gressa has cream shadows. There's a bunch of options. I will put those below. Like I said, I am in the process of getting some more clean eyeshadows so I can share them with you guys, but for now I'm just going to use what I have. I'm going to start with this lightest brown here just to put as a transition shade into my crease. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see the eyes a little bit better. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just using this as a transition shade. Don't really have to be too precise with it, kind of just laying a base for more of your shadows to go on top of. You can use whatever eyeshadows you have. It doesn't have to be like the exact same ones that I have. I think everybody has like some neutrals in their collection they can use. I did see that Credo Beauty just put out 2 new palettes, a day palette and a night palette. I think I might be getting those to review for you guys. That would be a really fun video. And I'm interested to try their eyeshadows. I don't know if they've made eyeshadows before. I've never seen them from them. I know 100% Pure has some eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, interested in trying those. Also, the Credo Beauty concealer looks good. If you guys have tried that, let me know. I do love a good concealer. I'm actually really interested if that one's better than the Clove and Hollow one. It's definitely a lot more expensive. So yeah, if you guys have tried that, let me know. I'm taking that same shade and just putting it under my lash line. So the goal of this look today is like a really frosty light eye. I wanted to do a holiday look, but I already did like a traditional type of holiday eye, so I thought I would try to change it up and do more of like a wintry frosty eye, if that makes any sense. I actually really wanted to do like an emerald look, but I don't have any green eyeshadows, so couldn't make that happen. Next, I'm taking this second darkest brown shade, and basically I'm just building up the brown in my crease. I'm going to be using all the shadows on the bottom here, so I'm basically just like building up to that and just defining my eyes. This brush is from Shayna B Miami. It's an eye crease brush. These are really nice. Vegan and cruelty free, and I like the little like rose gold they have on them. Super cute. And just moving on to the next darkest brown. I use the same brush for my eyes just because I'm basically too lazy to get another brush. But this one works really well because it has a pointed tip to it. So you can get more precise if you want, or you could just do it really soft. Next, to get that really defined crease, I'm going in with this darkest brown here on the bottom. And then just kind of packing the color there, and then I'll go in after to blend it out. This is a Lila B all over eye brush. I'm kind of doing like a cut crease type of thing, just really focusing it in the crease with the darkest shade. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out after. Alright, next I'm just taking a fluffier brush and blending it in. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna try to do a cut crease type of look. Probably not as dramatic as like a really intense cut crease, but I'm gonna go in with the darker brown again and really just carve out the crease of my eye. And then we're gonna put a base on the lid to sort of clean it up afterwards, so you don't have to be super precise with it. And then just blending it out again. The key to eyeshadow is basically just blending a crap ton until it looks good. For under the lash line, I'm taking this medium brown and just running it right on the outer edges of my eye. Alright, eye look is coming along. Next, for the base on my eyelid, I'm using some cream shadows from the Organic Skin Co. This is a really cool brand. They actually have really nice makeup. You can get this compact and fill it with whatever you want. They have cream, eyeshadows, and lip products. These two are lip products, and then these two are the cream eyeshadows. This gold is so pretty. But I'm gonna be using this really cool, why is there hair and everything? This really cool, it's like a light lavender taupey. It's really unique, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on my lid just as a base for the other shadow I'm gonna put on top. Alright, that actually looks better than I thought it would. I think I'm actually gonna like take it out as a wing. I had a vision for this look and it's kind of turning out totally different, but I like how it's coming out, so I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens, guys. Is this a cut crease? I think this is a cut crease look now. Alright, we're going with it. I'm feeling it. Uh-oh, smudging. Alright, since that is a cream, before I go on to the next eye, I'm actually going to put the powder eyeshadow on first just so it doesn't crease up. This is the Lily Lolo Loose Shadow in the shade Angelic. These are on the Petit Vour sale page currently. They're only like $9.80. This is just a really frosty white shimmery shade. I'm going to use this wet for more impact. To define it a little bit more, I'm actually going to go in with the darkest brown again, and I'm going to go below the wing and just a little bit more in the crease. Alright, well I think this eye for shadow is done. Now the real test, I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the eyes. Alright, the other eye's done, looking pretty similar. I actually feel like this one came out a little bit better, maybe because I actually knew I was going to do a cut crease and wasn't just like winging it. But yeah, totally didn't plan doing a cut crease. Love how it came out. Never seen a clean beauty cut crease, so that's pretty cool. I really love the shimmery white on the lid. This Lily Lolo shadow, again in the shade Angelic. Really gorgeous. It has a little bit of like chunky shimmer in it, but when it's wet, it's just like super metallic. Really gorgeous. You could also probably use the PYT highlight in the shade Courtside on your lid because it's kind of that same like white metallic. I also did a little bit of matte white on my brow bone and the inner corners just to like brighten it up a little bit. But yeah, I think this look would be gorgeous with lashes, but just because I have a mascara to try out, we're not going to do lashes. But yeah, I'm going to try out the PYT Beauty mascara. This has a primer and a mascara, and I've never used a lash primer, so I'm actually really interested to see how this works out. It doesn't really have directions on here, but I'm guessing you just put the mascara primer on first and then the mascara. This is what it looks like, the same like matte gray packaging, super cute. So the gray side is the primer, which looks like this. For some reason I thought it was going to be white, I don't know why. Just going to go ahead and put it on my lashes and see how she goes. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I see what it's doing. It's kind of like separating and lifting up my lashes a little bit. Alright, the mascara primer is on. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to let it dry or not. I don't know. I'm just gonna go in with the mascara next, which is the black side here. Wand is kind of cool. It's like one of those soft, it's not plasticky, just like one of those synthetic hair brushes, but in the middle it kind of like dips in. Probably makes no sense what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to say it's a cool brush, okay? Okay, that's pretty. It's really lengthening and separating. It's not getting like clumpy at all. I almost said chunky. I guess that kind of means the same thing. Okay, so like I was saying, the brush head sort of goes in the middle, which is really cool because it actually grabs like the middle part of your lashes and kind of brings them out. It's really hard to explain, but it's doing a really cool effect to my lashes. They look really like soft and natural. So that's one coat of the mascara. I do like how it looks. I'm going to try to do a second coat and see how it layers. But so far one coat's really pretty. If you like more of a natural looking lash, definitely a nice mascara. I love the brush on it. Definitely more of a dry formula, so it layered okay. It did kind of end up looking like a little clumpy, but not bad at all. Definitely a really like soft, fluttery looking lash. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye. Alright, just to show you again, this is one really light layer of the mascara. And there's 2 coats of the mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes now, see how it works on those puppies. Alright, our mascara is done. Final thoughts about this is if you like a drier, sort of more of a voluminous... Why am I out of focus? Anyway, final thoughts about the mascara. If you like a drier formula mascara that gives you more like voluminous fluttery lashes, this is definitely a good option. I'm not sure how it wears because I just put it on, but maybe I'll do like an update on my Instagram. If you guys want an update, follow me on there. But yeah, I do like how it looks with this because the eyes are super dramatic and it's kind of just like a nice fluttery soft lash. Isn't too crazy, but does give me a good amount of length and separation and volume. Like I said, the brush is really cool too because it is indented in the middle. It kind of like grabs your lashes and pulls them upwards. So that's cool. I'm not sure like how it would work without the primer or if the primer even made a difference. I'll have to like test them separately. But yeah, I like how the eyes are looking. All right, we are in the final stages of this look. I'm gonna go ahead and do a red lip because why the hell not? This look is already mad dramatic, so why not take it over the top, do a holiday glam. I'm going to be using the Cloven Hollow lipstick in the shade Damsel. This is just like a classic red, really nice formula. It is like a satiny finish, so I actually might put a powder over it to do a matte lip just because the eyes are shimmery. I don't want to be like too crazy. I'm going to use a lip brush to do this because I don't have a red lip liner and I do not trust myself just like whacking this on. Alright, look's done. Just kidding. Would you guys unsubscribe? Probably. I don't blame you. Now I'm just using my fingers in that same Juice Beauty powder I used earlier to just mattify this lip. Alright guys, our look is done. Do you like it? Let me know. Alright guys, our look is done. If you like how it came out, definitely let me know in the comments below. I do like how it came out. Definitely more glam than what I was going for, but guess I'm just glam at heart, so not mad at it. I really love these eyes. Definitely really dramatic. If you're going to like a holiday party, this would be super cute. Even if you're just chilling at home, you know? Still cute. Going to breakfast. Still cute. I don't know. You know, who really cares? Wear makeup anywhere you want to. That was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this look, definitely like and comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you like the cut crease, I'd love to know what you guys think of it. All the products I mentioned, along with everything I use, will be in the description below, so definitely check that out. Also, my socials, my Instagram, Dirt Naturals, and my blog, dirtnaturals.com, will also be in the description, so be sure to check the box out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.